Have you ever wondered what happens to a human body after death? Not just buried underground, but also in the vast, silent emptiness of space? It's a journey few have imagined. But today, we'll uncover the scientific reality of what happens when a body is placed in two extreme environments, here on Earth and in the infinite universe. The moment life ends, an unseen battle begins. Within minutes, the body starts to change. Cells, deprived of oxygen, begin a process called autolysis, where they break down and essentially digest themselves. Blood stops circulating, and gravity pulls it downward, creating dark patches on the skin. In just a few hours, the body stiffens. This is rigor mortis, a temporary stage where muscles lock in place. Soon, it fades, and the body relaxes again. But deep inside, something far more dramatic is happening. The bacteria that once helped digest food are now feasting on the body itself. They multiply rapidly, breaking down tissues and releasing gases like methane and hydrogen sulfide. This causes the body to bloat, skin to stretch, and a strong, pungent odor to fill the air. Insects, especially blowflies, arrive within hours, laying eggs that soon hatch into wriggling maggots. If the body is left exposed, nature wastes no time in reclaiming it. 1 month in, the body has softened and collapsed as internal organs liquefy. The skin peels away, revealing darkened muscle and bone. If buried, the decay is slower, but moisture, temperature, and soil composition play a huge role in how fast the transformation occurs. A body buried in a shallow grave decomposes much faster than one buried deep underground. If the environment is dry, the body may mummify instead of rotting, preserving skin and hair for much longer than expected. By 3 months, the skeleton begins to emerge. Flesh has mostly disintegrated, leaving behind tendons and ligaments clinging to the bones. If the body was buried in an acidic soil, the bones might start dissolving as well, but in alkaline conditions, they remain intact. Hair, surprisingly, can still be present because keratin, the protein it's made of, takes longer to break down. 6 months to a year later, there is almost nothing left but the skeleton. The bones, exposed to soil minerals, change color over time. In some environments, they may remain untouched for centuries. In bogs and ice, bodies can be preserved for thousands of years, almost as if time itself had stopped. But while Earth follows a natural cycle of decay, things are very different when we step beyond our planet. Now, imagine a body floating in space. What happens when a human is exposed to the raw, merciless conditions of the universe? Many believe it would instantly freeze, but that's not entirely true. The vacuum of space causes the air inside the lungs to violently escape within seconds. Any water in the body, including blood and soft tissues, begins to boil and evaporate due to the lack of pressure. The body starts to swell grotesquely, but doesn't explode. Human skin is too strong for that. Within moments, space's extreme temperatures take over. This drastic contrast causes tissues to expand and contract, damaging the body at a molecular level. But there's something even more bizarre. Without oxygen, bacteria inside the body can't survive for long, meaning decomposition stops much earlier than on Earth. 1 month in, the body in space is a dried-out husk. Water has completely evaporated, leaving behind a freeze-dried mummy, perfectly preserved in the void. If it's inside a spacesuit, decay might continue for a short time, but soon, even the bacteria inside will perish. The body will remain in this state for thousands, even millions of years, unless something disturbs it. 6 months to a year later, the body is still eerily intact. With no bacteria, no insects, and no weather, there is nothing to break it down. If the body drifts close to a planet or moon, gravity may pull it in, causing it to burn up in the atmosphere. If it ends up on Mars, The cold, dry environment could preserve it for thousands of years like an ancient frozen relic. But if it remains floating in deep space, it will remain frozen in time until it collides with an asteroid, gets pulled into a black hole, or perhaps is discovered by something or someone out there. The fate of the human body is a journey of transformation, whether on Earth or beyond. Here, we return to the soil, becoming part of the endless cycle of life. In space, we become silent travelers, drifting forever in the vastness of the unknown. So, what do you think? Would you rather decay naturally on Earth or be preserved in space for eternity? Let us know in the comments. And if you found this fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to KnowledgeLab, where science and mystery collide. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next episode.